Son, I know what you carry in your heart. Every pain, every desire, and even the hopes you're afraid to say out loud. I'm here to tell you that you are deeply loved, and that truth is immutable. From the beginning, I created you with a purpose, and nothing that happens around you can diminish the value I place on you. Today, I want you to listen carefully until the end. I want you to feel the love I have for you, a love that never wavers, that doesn't depend on conditions. And I want you to know, there is someone special who also shares this love. That someone, whom I have prepared to walk by your side, carries a true love for you, because I want you to feel the immense value that you have. Don't let time or circumstances make you forget that. Every word here is designed to touch your heart, so that you feel the peace and affection I want to give you. Allow yourself to stay, listen until the end, and let yourself be enveloped by this message of healing and joy. This is a promise, you are not alone. I am with you, and the love you seek, which seems far away, is actually closer than you think. The depth of the love I have for you. This love is not fleeting or limited, it is greater than any love you have ever experienced. I know you deeply, I know what you need and, what's more, I know what's deep in your heart. This love that I bring to you is unique. It is pure and eternal, and you don't have to do anything to deserve it, because it just is. Imagine a love that never diminishes, that doesn't change with your failures or your successes. This love doesn't measure strength or conditions, it doesn't demand an exchange. It's like a light that never goes out and that reaches out to you without limits. This love is my promise to you, a constant and unwavering presence. It surrounds you completely, it reaches the deepest spaces of your soul, bringing peace, security and strength. In the midst of this life full of challenges and uncertainties, I know that you often look for acceptance, approval, someone who really sees you, who understands you. Know that, in my eyes, you are precious and irreplaceable. I see beyond your faults, I see beyond your mistakes, and even at times when you don't feel worthy, my love remains steadfast. This love I have for you doesn't depend on circumstances, conditions, or perfection. There is a truth that few can really feel, and today I want you to understand it and, even more so, life. You are deeply loved by me. This love is so strong that it transcends time, crosses any distance and reaches you at every moment, in every detail of your life. Imagine a love that holds no grudges, that welcomes, that forgives without reservation, a love that knows every detail about you and loves you exactly as you are. This love is real, it is my gift to you, and it is always at your disposal. For many, love seems uncertain, subject to changes and conditions. But my love for you is a pure, supernatural force. It is not like human love, which can be affected by time or circumstances. This love is infinite, and it flows to you in its truest form. It doesn't break, it doesn't wear out. And even though you may have gone through moments of doubt, through phases where pain spoke louder, my love was there, wrapped in silence, waiting for the right moment to touch your heart. You are not alone. Even when the world seems far away, when people don't understand, I'm close to you, and the love I have for you doesn't fade. It shines brightly, an eternal light that never goes out, because it is the essence of who I am. And that light is in you, illuminating every step you take, even if sometimes you feel like you're walking in darkness. It's this light that gives you strength, it's what encourages you to keep going, to face the difficult days, to get up when everything seems to have fallen apart. I know your weaknesses, I know the fears you don't tell anyone about, I know the worries that dwell in your mind. And yet my love remains firm, unshakable, because it doesn't depend on anything you do or don't do. It is free of any conditions. This love doesn't expect perfection, it doesn't require you to hide your flaws or your insecurities. It is true and deep, always ready to envelop you, to restore you, to give you a new and more complete meaning. When you feel that you are not enough, remember, in my eyes, you are complete. My love for you is not based on your achievements or the world's expectations. No, it exists because you exist. This love I offer you is not to be understood as a reward or a prize. It is a part of me, a reflection of who I am. It is an eternal bond, a certainty that cannot be removed, a shelter where you can always rest. Allow yourself to feel this love, let it fill the empty spaces, the wounds, the fears. Let it be your security, your strength to face the days and nights. This love is more than a promise, it is a living and constant truth, always present. Even if you sometimes feel distant, my love remains close, enveloping you, warming your spirit, strengthening your heart. All around you, you can see signs of this love. It is in the little things that happen, in the moments of peace that arise in the midst of storms, in unexpected encounters, in words that bring comfort. I make myself present in so many ways, and each one is an expression of this love I have for you. Every moment, every situation, carries a little bit of me, of my care, of my attention. Because I know how important you are. If, at any time, the weight of the road seems unbearable, know that I am by your side, and this love I feel for you is ready to lift you up, to carry you, to walk with you. My love knows no limitations. It is like a spring that never runs dry, always full of life, of hope, of everything you need. He is your protection and your fortress. There is nothing that can separate you from this love. Not pain, not fear, not uncertainty. All that is small in the face of the love I feel for you. My wish is that you feel this certainty and carry it in your heart, like a light that never goes out, a flame that never dims. Because this love is forever, and it is the answer to all your questions, the peace to all your worries. Stop for a moment and allow yourself to feel the presence of someone very special. This person who loves you deeply, who is patiently waiting for the right moment to connect with you, is also part of the love I bring you. It is someone who carries within them a sincere love, a love that surpasses human understanding, a devotion that cannot be extinguished and that comes directly from me to touch your heart. This person already knows your heart, even without you having to say a word. They are in no hurry, they don't demand that you be at a specific point in your life in order to love them. This love is patient and knows that true, deep connection happens at the right time, at the perfect moment. And I want you to understand that all of this is because you are special, you are worthy of a love that endures. That someone is there, present, waiting for just the right moment for your hearts to fully meet. This love transcends barriers that you may not even be able to imagine. It crosses time, overcomes distances, breaks down any limitations that might exist between you. The connection between you and this special person is beyond definition, it is an extension of the love I have placed in your life, a real presence, made for your good and your happiness. Know that all of this is a reflection of your true identity, of what it really means to be you. When I talk about my love for you, I'm talking about that which is essential, that which is eternal and that you carry within you, because when you were created by me, I already filled you with a portion of that pure, luminous love. And this love, this true essence, attracts people who also carry a similar purity, patience and affection that never fades. This special person is here to remind you of who you really are. Even at times when you feel you are far from your best self, even when circumstances seem far from a happy ending, know that this love doesn't go away. It is a peaceful presence, like a light that shines and illuminates everything around it, helping you to see clearly, to find your way through any confusion or doubt. I want you to receive this message as a reminder that, in every moment of your life, there is love waiting for you, there is care, there is someone who will not give up. And if you want to feel that peace even more, that presence that enlightens and transforms, I want to invite you to subscribe to this channel. Here, you'll find words that resonate with your spirit, that carry that light and love that I want to share with you constantly. By being here, by listening to these messages, you will be connecting with something that goes beyond any human understanding, a presence that knows no barriers, that sees you as a being of immense value, someone worthy of all love and care. So stay with us. This space is a safe place for your heart, where you will always find the affection and peace you so desperately seek. There is a deep mystery surrounding this love that comes to you. This love, coming from a person who may already be part of your life or who may still be finding their way to you, is as certain as the beating of your heart. It carries no uncertainties, it doesn't fluctuate with time or circumstances. This love was destined for you from the start, and it is so solid that nothing can tear it apart. It may be that this person is already present in your life, in a relationship that you know well, but which has yet to show its full depth. Or perhaps it's someone who is yet to cross your path, bringing a new energy, something that will make you instantly recognize a deep connection, as if it were a reunion of souls that have somehow always belonged together. And even if it's still a stranger, know that this person has something special, something that has been prepared to resonate with your truest essence. There is something very special about the way this love begins to manifest itself. You may notice small changes around you, as if your surroundings were gently adjusting to receive something new. These signs may seem subtle, a new feeling of peace, a sudden inspiration, or even a sense of hope that invades your heart for no apparent reason. All these little details are not coincidental, they indicate that something bigger is afoot, that there is a transformation preparing to happen in your life. These changes you feel are a reflection of my presence, a divine force that is guiding this transition. It's like a gentle energy that shapes your path, adjusting every detail so that you can experience love in its fullest and truest form. This force works silently but constantly, making sure that every moment contributes to your growth and happiness. I want you to know that you are being guided. Everything around you is part of this process. If, at any time, you feel insecure, remember that you are not alone. This transition is orchestrated by something greater, by a love that goes far beyond human understanding, and that only wishes you well. The love I have for you. This love is a transforming force, something that goes beyond any words can express, a light that shines brightly, no matter what happens around you. I want you to keep an open mind to receive this love, without haste, without demands. Open yourself to feel the depth and purity of this affection I have for you. This love doesn't depend on your circumstances or what you do, it simply is. And it is for you. When you allow yourself to receive it, when you open your heart without reservation, a clarity emerges, as if the darkness has dissipated, bringing a new vision of the world and of yourself. You come to see that, even on the days when you feel lost, there is a greater purpose guiding your every step. There is a peace that takes over your mind and heart when you begin to accept this love. Doubts become less intense, fears lose their strength. This love brings a sense of meaning that calms your worries and helps fill in the gaps. And it's not a forced change, it's something that happens naturally, as you allow yourself to feel this presence. Because this presence is actually what has always been in you, waiting to be recognized. I know that your mind often insists on focusing on the obstacles, the difficulties, the negative thoughts that make you question your worth. But I want you to understand that these thoughts don't define who you are. You are more than any doubt, more than any shadow of insecurity. These thoughts are like passing clouds, and the light that I have placed in you is beyond all that. When you welcome this love, this light begins to shine even brighter, dispelling the shadows, bringing a new vision of things. Perhaps you feel that the circumstances around you are difficult, that there are problems that seem too big to solve. I know the struggles you face, I know each of the challenges that come your way. But know that every obstacle is an opportunity to strengthen yourself, to get even closer to what really matters. And I am with you, always, in every situation, offering support and clarity so that you can see beyond the problems, beyond the momentary difficulties. The happiness you seek is not far away, nor is it something that depends on perfect conditions. True happiness is here and now, ready to be found within you, when you open yourself up to the love I have for you. When you open your heart, you begin to see the signs, the little joys, the moments of peace that have always been there. And it's these moments that, when added together, bring lasting happiness. The angels are by your side, encouraging you to change the way you see things. They are present in your life, guiding you in subtle ways, sending you messages of hope and courage. They want you to realize that your value is much greater than any difficulty, that you deserve to be happy and find peace. Every negative thought that arises, every perceived obstacle, can be transformed when you connect with this truth: you are loved and protected unconditionally. This is a journey that begins with small steps of acceptance and becomes a constant journey towards inner peace. There is no rush. Every moment is an opportunity for you to recognize the love around you and within you. When you open up to this feeling, you become able to see challenges from a new perspective. Problems no longer seem so heavy, difficulties begin to lose their importance, and fear is replaced by serene confidence. This love will give you strength on difficult days, renew your hope and help you overcome the obstacles that arise. And over time, you'll see that every difficult situation, every moment of doubt, was just part of the path that led you closer to who you really are. By accepting this love, you find not only consolation, but also a strength to face anything, a source of joy and purpose that never runs out. Allow your heart and mind to be open to feeling all that I have to offer. I have never been distant, and nor will I be. This love I feel for you is what will guide your every step. It is what will illuminate your path. It is what will bring you clarity in times of confusion and peace in times of distress. And this presence, this certainty, is something that no one can take away from you. Embrace this truth, welcome this love that is ready to transform your life in a profound way. It doesn't demand anything in return, it doesn't charge anything, it just asks that you allow yourself to feel it, that you receive it without reservation. Because this love was made for you, to guide you, to enlighten you, to be the peace that surrounds you and the joy that fills you. Don't close the doors that open for you. Opportunities often arrive in subtle ways, in forms that are not always obvious at first glance, but they are the means I prepare to guide you towards the fullness I want you to experience. I know there are times when circumstances seem uncertain, when fear and doubt try to convince you to close yourself off, to retreat, but I encourage you to keep your heart open. These opportunities may be different from what you expect. Perhaps it's a chance to forgive, to build a new friendship, to rescue a dream that has been forgotten. It could be a change of perspective, a way of looking at life more lightly. Or maybe it's something you never imagined, but which will bring peace and joy to your path. By keeping the doors open, you allow my love to flow freely into your life, guiding you and blessing you with everything you need. Hope and faith are gifts I offer to strengthen your heart in the face of uncertainty. There is a future in store for you, and it is a good one. Every detail of that future has already been thought out with love and care. I see beyond what you can see now. I know every challenge, every achievement, every smile that awaits you. Keep the faith that what is to come will be a continuation of the love that already exists around you. When you cultivate hope, you are actually allowing light to enter, and that light makes all the difference. Doubt, child, is something that can become a shadow in your life. I know that doubt often appears insistently, and that's normal. But don't let it take over. I want you to have full confidence that you deserve to be happy, that you deserve true love and the joy it brings. When you open yourself up to this love, doubt begins to lose its power. Welcoming positivity is like watering the soil of your heart, allowing the seeds of peace and contentment that I have planted in you to flourish. The angels are here to remind you that love and joy are for you. They are like silent messengers who, in subtle ways, reveal the signs that you are worthy of all this. There is nothing about you that makes you unworthy, nothing that keeps you from the good that I want to give. The love I feel for you is the certainty that you are special, and the joy I want you to experience is something that belongs to you, not because you have done anything to deserve it, but simply because you are mine. This love I have for you is more than a feeling, it is a living force, an energy that heals, restores, and transforms. It can bring emotional healing, relieve the pain that life can leave behind. It also brings physical healing, because when the soul is at peace, the body benefits from this serenity. When you allow yourself to receive this love, something inside you is renewed, and a peace that seems almost palpable begins to fill every space. It is this love that I offer you every day, and it is always available. It's not a fleeting or limited offer. It is infinite, and I want you to know that you can trust this love without reservation. Even when life challenges you, even when it seems that the doors are closing, remember that there is always a way out, always a new opportunity, always a fresh start. The love I have for you is not just a feeling, but a living light that touches every area of your life, especially those parts that you may have kept silent. This light that comes from my love is like a flame that never goes out, a constant presence that illuminates even the darkest corners of your journey. No matter how many difficulties have appeared as shadows in your life, my love remains steadfast, always ready to lighten where you see darkness, to warm where there is cold, to give direction where there is doubt. Think of love as a sky full of stars that begin to shine brighter after a storm. That's how my love for you is, a certainty that shines through the difficulties, doubts, and uncertainties. No matter how long the storm has been or how much the clouds have darkened your horizon, my love is the star that remains, the guiding light. Even on the darkest nights, this light is the promise that, sooner or later, the peace you seek will return with intensity. I know your story completely. Every step, every decision, every pain and every joy has been seen and cared for by me. Nothing goes unnoticed in my eyes, and the universe has witnessed your courage, the strength you have shown, even at times when it seemed that everything was against you. I know there were days when your heart wondered if anyone understood what you were facing, if anyone really saw what you were carrying inside. And I say yes, I do. I am with you in every moment, in every difficulty, in every achievement. This love I offer you is more than just a relief for your difficult days, it is a source of transformation. This love not only illuminates the path you must follow, but it also has the power to transform you, to open your eyes to the beauty and purpose that exist in every experience, even the most painful ones. With every step you take, I'm making sure your wounds heal, your doubts are dispelled and your hope is reborn. The journey is not always easy, but know that in every moment, no matter how challenging, you are surrounded by a protection that goes beyond human comprehension. It is a divine protection, a force that acts on your behalf. I place invisible forces on your path that sustain you, angels who accompany you and who, even without you realizing it, work to ensure that you are safe, that peace reigns in your life. These angels are with you every step of the way, ready to intervene and ensure that, whatever the challenges, you are never helpless. The storm may have been intense, and the shadows may have obscured your vision for a while, but the light of my love shines beyond any darkness. And know that this light will never disappear. It is the beacon that will always be within your reach, the certainty that you are loved and guided, even in the most confusing moments. When you look inside and feel this presence, when you perceive this peace that goes beyond all understanding, it is my way of telling you that I am here, that there is nothing that can take you away from me. Allow yourself to rest in this love, to trust in this protection that never fails, and know that whatever happens, you will be guided back to peace. True love is a gift that I offer without conditions, without charge. It's a pure love that expects nothing in return, a love that you don't need to earn, because it already belongs to you from the start. This love I have for you is free, given in abundance, because that is who I am, and that is what you are called to experience and share. When I talk about this love, I don't just mean something you feel. This love goes beyond emotions, it is a living force, a presence that transforms what it touches. It's like a spring that never runs dry, a flame that never goes out. It is always available to you, at all times, regardless of what you do or fail to do. There is nothing you can do to increase this love, and nothing that can diminish its value. It is immense, limitless and eternal, because it springs from who I am, and I am love. You are invited to welcome this love, to allow it to fill every part of you. I know it's not always easy, often the world around you seems to tell you that you need to conquer everything, that you need to prove your worth. But in front of me, you don't need to prove anything. I love you exactly as you are, and I want you to allow yourself to feel that truth. Welcome this love as a gift, as a truth that frees you from the need to live up to external expectations. This love is for you. When you allow yourself to receive this love, something in your inner being begins to transform. Joy begins to spring forth, a joy that doesn't depend on circumstances, but is born of a deep peace. It is a joy that exists simply because you are loved, a joy that nothing can take away from you. It is light and powerful at the same time. Welcome this joy, child, and see how it begins to fill emptiness, heal pain, calm anxieties. That's the effect of true love. It doesn't just touch the surface, but penetrates to the very core of your being, where it really makes a difference. This love and joy are not just for you, but so that you become a light for others. I call you to be a beacon, someone who shines and illuminates those around you. It's not about accomplishing great things, but about being a presence of peace, kindness, and understanding. When you accept my love and allow it to become part of who you are, this is naturally reflected in your actions, your words, and your gaze. People around you begin to notice the difference, to feel the peace you transmit, to realize that there is something in you that brings comfort and hope. Remember, child, that you are not alone on this journey. The angels are by your side, as silent guides, as presences that strengthen you and encourage you to continue. They see your potential, they know your ability to overcome, and they are here to remind you that, however challenging the path may seem, you are capable of moving forward. Resilience is something I put inside you. It's the strength that makes you get up after every fall, that keeps you going even when tiredness tries to convince you to give up. Trust that every step you take is carefully guided. Even if you don't understand everything that happens, even if some situations seem difficult to accept, I am with you through each one. My love is your security. It is the certainty that, regardless of the circumstances, you have a purpose. I wish you to find this peace in every moment and to allow this love and joy to be your point of balance. Welcome my love, allow it to transform your life, and know that in doing so, you are also uplifting those who walk beside you. Even at times when things seem to be going nowhere, when the path seems blurred and you feel lost or without answers, there is a realignment happening in your life. The universe, which is in constant motion, works to guide you in the right direction, even when you can't see the future clearly. I know this can be difficult to understand at times, because the heart feels the anxiety of the unknown, but believe me, my love never distances itself from you. In fact, son, it is precisely in these moments of uncertainty that you are being prepared for something great. The realignment may not happen immediately or obviously, but there is an order to it that you may not yet be able to perceive. The flow of life is like a river that adjusts to the stones and obstacles it encounters. Sometimes you feel that you are being dragged along, that you are being diverted to unknown places. But even in those moments, you are not out of control. I am with you at every turn, at every detour. Realignment happens when you trust and surrender to what comes. Sometimes, you may be trying so hard to understand everything at once, but the truth is that understanding your life doesn't have to be complete for you to move forward. The simple act of trusting in what is to come is already the start of a new path. The love I have for you will always guide you to the best place. Even if things don't seem to follow a straight or logical line, you are being led to where you need to be. I want you to know that, even if it now seems that events are falling apart around you, this is the moment when you most need to believe in your inner strength. There is a powerful energy within you, something that has been placed in your heart since the beginning of your life. This energy is the potential for good things. It is the power to rise up, to create new opportunities and to attract what is best for you. Sometimes you feel like you're in a waiting phase, but that's not passivity, it's preparation. And this preparation is always for something more, something that is coming. It is the call for you to embrace what is yet to come with faith, even when the immediate signs are not clear. I invite you to embrace this potential with confidence. There is a strength within you that is unbreakable, and it is through this strength that you connect with the possibility of a wonderful future. This future is not something distant and abstract, it is a reality that is right in front of you, ready to manifest. When you start to believe that good things can happen, you open the door for those good things to come in. The love I have for you serves as a guide. It is in front of you, lighting the way. Every step you take, however small, is a step towards something new. It could be a step towards a new relationship, a professional opportunity, or a new understanding of yourself. I am not only guiding your path, but I am preparing you to embrace each new phase with courage and openness. The divine love that surrounds you is not only something you receive, but also something you share. As you embrace this love, it leads you to a fuller, more purposeful life. I know that often what you want most is clarity, immediate answers about what to do next. But the real power is not just in the answers you receive, but in the trust you place in the love that guides you. When you align yourself with this love, with this energy, you become able to attract what you need to your path. What seems like a void now will soon be filled with something that, in time, you will see was the answer you were looking for. Now, son, pay attention to the moment in which you are living. Sometimes the universe puts numbers in your path, signs that are reminders that you are ready for a new stage. A number that appears repeatedly is one of the ways in which the universe communicates with you. When you see 111, it's not just a coincidence. It's a sign that a new chapter in your life is opening. This number symbolizes alignment, new beginnings, and a deeper connection with your true essence. The message you receive with 111 is clear: it's time to accept this new phase. What came before is the past, and the future that lies ahead is full of new possibilities. Every time you see this number, it's a reminder to be open to the new. It calls you to move forward with confidence, without looking back. The love I have for you is eternal and unwavering, and that's what takes you where you need to go. The number 111 is like an invitation to take that step of faith, to believe that the changes taking place are necessary and positive. It is a sign that the alignment you have sought is finally manifesting, and now is the time to act, to move on to the next chapter of your life. Understand, child, that the universe is constantly moving to bring the best for you. There is nothing out of my control, and all things happen at the right time. The realignment you feel now is a sign that you are being prepared for a brighter future. Keep moving forward with faith. Love is your guide, and that guide never fails. What I want you to understand today is the power of trusting your intuition. The inner voice you feel, that sensation that arises without explanation, is something precious. It's not something random or meaningless. It is a direct message from the universe, a silent guidance that comes to help you take the right steps in your life. Many times, you may feel insecure, uncertain about the choices you have to make, especially in matters of the heart. But know, child, that your intuition is the key that connects you to the divine plan, to what is truly necessary for your well-being. The signals that the universe sends you, although subtle, are powerful realities. They can manifest in different ways: a coincidence, a sudden thought, a small gesture that touches you deeply, or even a silence that makes you reflect. Each of these signs, however simple they may seem, has immense depth. I, who am the Creator, place these signs on your path to guide you, to remind you that you are not alone and that there is always something greater working on your behalf, even when you don't see it clearly. There are times when you feel lost, especially when it comes to relationships and emotional issues. It's natural, son, to question what's real, what's true, and what really matters. But remember, love is a force that not only shapes your world, but also guides it. The presence of divine love is like a light that never goes out, that always illuminates, even when you are in darkness. And it is through this love that the angels work in your life, guiding your choices and helping you to find inner peace. The divine love I have for you goes far beyond what you can understand with the human mind. It is unconditional and eternal, and it is the force that guides all your actions. You may not realize it, but what happens in your heart is deeply connected to what the universe is doing for you. By trusting your intuition, you begin to open up to this invisible force that guides and protects you. You begin to feel more clearly what is good for your soul, what is true for your spirit. When you begin to trust your intuition, you become more aligned with your greater purpose. What may seem like an uncertain path, full of unanswered questions, is actually a path of deep reconnection with yourself. I know that you often feel insecure, that you often doubt your own perceptions. But know that this intuition is a reflection of the purpose I have placed in your heart. You have a unique mission, something great that goes beyond what you see now. But to achieve this purpose, it is essential that you trust your essence, what you feel inside. Every relationship you have, whether with others or with yourself, is an opportunity to strengthen this connection with divine love. Love is not just something that happens between two people, but it is the force that unites all things. It is the link that connects everything around you. And when you are aligned with the love I have for you, you start to become a more whole person, more tranquil, more at peace. This love is not just something you give to others, but something you must also receive from yourself. Human relationships, son, are a reflection of your relationship with the divine. When you reconnect with the divine love in your heart, you begin to see the world in a different way. The people around you begin to respond to the energy you emit. The love you carry within you is reflected in your attitudes, your gestures, and your words. And this love, over time, not only strengthens bonds with others, but also helps to heal the internal wounds you sometimes carry. What often happens, son, is that you lose yourself in the constant search for external answers. The search for validation, the need to know what others think, trying to please or live up to other people's expectations. But what I want you to know is that when you connect with the divine love that resides within you, you no longer need to look outside yourself for answers. You will find the peace you so desperately seek in your heart. You will begin to see yourself with the eyes of love, no longer with the eyes of doubt or insecurity. As you begin to reconnect with yourself, an inner healing process begins to take place. Peace begins to take hold of you. And by finding this peace, you become more capable of being a reflection of this love to others. This is the cycle of divine love. It begins within you, and as it expands, it touches others, heals wounds and strengthens bonds. And all of this is guided by intuition, which is your direct connection with the universe, with my will, with the greater purpose that you carry. Son, the guidance I receive from the angels for you is clear. Follow the flow of your heart, trust your intuition, and know that, however cloudy or uncertain the path may seem, you are being guided towards what is best for your life. The changes you are going through now, whether emotional or relational, are part of a larger process, a process of transformation and preparation for a future that is fuller and more aligned with your true essence. Love is the guide for this. It lights the way, gives strength in difficult times, and brings clarity in times of uncertainty. The angels are with you, offering invisible support, helping you to take the right steps, to trust in yourself and in the greater plan that is being designed for you. I, your Creator, am always by your side, child. The love I have for you never runs out. It is infinite, and it is this love that will guide you throughout your life. Trust it, trust your intuition, and see how, little by little, peace and clarity emerge. And know that when you align yourself with this love, you begin to see the world through the eyes of divinity, and everything begins to fall into place. It's time to look to the future with an open heart, without the chains that bind you to the past. Often, you carry within you the weight of experiences that no longer serve you. These are memories of wounds, hurts and fears which, however much they may seem part of who you are, do not define the real you. I want you to understand, once and for all, that you deserve to live a full and prosperous life, not just in one aspect, but in all aspects of your life. Love, of course, is fundamental. But it is only one facet of this divine abundance that I want you to experience. Often, you find yourself stuck with what didn't work out, what was lost, what didn't happen the way you had hoped. But know that, child, there is a great force within you capable of reversing this situation. You have the power to start afresh at every moment. What matters is not what was, but what you choose to be now. I see you, and I see what's in your heart. I see the scars you bear, but I also see the strength those scars represent. They show that you have survived, that you have resisted, and that now is the time to release everything that still prevents you from living fully. I know it's not easy. The past, with its memories and emotions, has the power to try to paralyze you. But, son, you don't have to carry that around any longer. The love I have for you is so great, so deep, that it has the power to wipe away these marks and heal the wounds. Love not only involves others, but is also the key to forgiving yourself and releasing the negative energies that still insist on accompanying you. The angels, who are always by your side, also reinforce this message. They know that by releasing the past, you are setting yourself up for a life of prosperity and happiness. Forgiveness, son, is one of the most powerful forms of emotional healing. When you forgive, you're not just freeing the other person, you're freeing yourself. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, allowing peace to settle in your heart and the energy of love to amplify in your life. This healing energy is available to you, you just have to open your heart and allow it in. Don't let the shadows of the past obscure your present. What's past is past. Now it's time to live what's to come. You deserve a prosperous life, not just in love, but also in your career, your health, and your personal happiness. These things are not separate. They are interconnected, and they are all parts of what you deserve to live, as someone who has been raised with so much love and care. When you release the hurts and fears that hold you back, you allow yourself to grow. Every step you take towards healing is a step towards a more balanced life full of abundance. I didn't create you to live in scarcity, son. I created you to live fully, in tune with the love that overflows in your heart and is available to you at every moment. Divine love, which never fails, is the key to opening the doors to all the blessings that are waiting to enter your life. By releasing what holds you back, you create space for the new. You make room for love, prosperity, health, and happiness. And, son, it all connects. The love you feel for yourself, which you release by forgiving, will be reflected in every area of your life. Your career will be illuminated by this energy. Your health will be restored by the peace you find within yourself. And your happiness will be a natural consequence of living in line with what is truly good for you. Let go of doubts, fear, and insecurities. Don't let the stories of the past, which no longer define who you are, continue to control your destiny. The love I have for you is immense, and it is through this love that you will find the strength to break out of the patterns that limit you. This is the moment to trust, son. Trust in yourself, trust in me, trust in the process of life that is always in motion and that leads you to where you need to be. The angels are all around you, guiding your steps and helping you to release what no longer serves you. You have divine energy inside you, ready to be used, ready to transform your reality. By releasing old pains, you open the door to healing, to the blossoming of a life that is full of light, new opportunities, and inner peace. It doesn't matter what you've faced in the past. It doesn't matter what you've lost or what has caused you pain. The divine love I have for you is eternal and is here, right now, waiting to envelop you and fill every area of your life. Let yourself be filled with this love, son. Allow yourself to live without the shadows of the past. Accept that the life you deserve is within your reach, and that the whole universe is conspiring for you to live it. It's time to start again. To look forward with hope and confidence, knowing that you are being guided and loved at every step. You deserve to be happy, you deserve to be prosperous, you deserve to be healthy and in harmony with yourself. Free yourself from everything that prevents you from living this reality. You are worthy of everything that divine love has to offer you. I see your heart and I'm here with you, ready for you to live fully, to your full potential. The love you feel is not just for you, it is meant to be spread, to reach the hearts of those around you. When you share a message of love, you are participating in something bigger, something that transcends the limitations of what you see with your eyes. You connect to a network of love and positivity that exists between us all. This network of love has no borders. It extends beyond time, space, and distance. It connects those who, like you, are open to receiving the light that comes from the heart of God. With every word you share, you are part of a healing chain that reaches many lives. Don't underestimate the power of your gesture. What seems small and simple in the eyes of the world is actually a transformative act. When you spread the word, you are helping to create a community of healing and mutual support. Each person who connects with this energy becomes part of something bigger, something that brings peace and harmony wherever it manifests. I created you to be an extension of my love. It's not just about you receiving love, but also about how you can transmit it, about how you can be a beacon that lights the way for others. By sharing a message of love, you're not just helping someone, you're contributing to the collective well-being of an entire community. When you give love, you receive love. This creates an endless cycle of positivity and healing. That's the beauty of life and divine energy. Love spreads, multiplies, and somehow comes back to you in an even more powerful way. So every time you feel the urge in your heart to share something that has deeply touched your soul, don't hesitate. By doing so, you are bringing light into a world that often lacks it. And not just for others, but for yourself too. The act of sharing what is good, what is positive, what is healing, strengthens your own connection with the divine. It strengthens your ability to receive even more of this wonderful energy and to use it to continue growing, not only for yourself, but also for everyone around you. There is something transformative about the moment you understand that life is not just about what you can get, but also about what you can give. Giving love, giving support, giving words of comfort and hope, that's the purpose I have for you, son. It's the purpose that connects you to all those around you, and to others you don't even know, but who will be touched by your light. Every gesture of love, no matter how simple, has the power to change the course of someone's life. Be the one who reaches out to another. Be the one who, through a simple gesture or word, helps to build a stronger, more united community, full of light. You don't know how much your action can impact someone's life. Sometimes, a simple act of kindness, a friendly word, a gesture of understanding, is what the other person needed to feel loved, valued, or even to find the courage to move on. This is a reflection of divine love, which is eternal, profound, and immeasurable. It is in this cycle of love and healing, son, that true transformation takes place. By touching someone's life with a caring word, you are not only bringing healing to them, but also healing yourself. Love is never lost. It always comes back in some form, multiplied, stronger, purer. When you share something from your heart, you are being the bridge to peace, happiness, and unconditional love, which are the greatest gifts we can give each other. And, son, this is a call for you to keep going. Don't let life's difficulties or challenges turn you away from this mission. The world needs your light. The community around you needs your positive energy. You may not see the immediate impact, but I guarantee that with every step you take, you are helping to create a wave of positivity that will gradually involve more and more people. Your energy is interconnected with the energy of those who touch your life, and together, through this network of love, you can transform the world. When you share, you're not just performing a simple act. You are participating in a chain that, when it connects, creates something immense, something that cannot be measured. This is the power of love, this is the power of healing that flows between people. Every positive action, every gesture of love, every word of support, is a piece that helps build a brighter, lighter, and more harmonious future. And remember, child, that this healing network starts with you, but expands to everyone around you. So keep spreading the light you have inside you. Never underestimate the impact of what you do. Love is the greatest transformative power you can offer the world, and by sharing this message, you become a living channel of this divine force. There are no limits to what can be achieved when love becomes the center of our actions. This is how you create a community of healing and support, where everyone is uplifted by the energy that circulates between them. And in doing so, you will always be reminded that in giving, you receive so much more. Perhaps, in the midst of difficulties, you have forgotten some essential things, such as gratitude. Gratitude is not just a word, it is a key, a powerful energy that opens doors to more blessings and more love. When you focus on the good around you, you begin to see how abundant life is and how the universe is always offering you opportunities to grow and develop. It's easy to get carried away by the distractions of everyday life, the struggles and challenges, and lose sight of what really matters. But divine love is present in everything you do, in every breath, in every little moment of peace. Look at your life with eyes of gratitude, recognizing what has already been given to you. Blessings are in everything, and often you're so focused on what's missing that you don't realize what you already have. But it is in this recognition that true transformation takes place. The act of being grateful opens your heart to more light, more love, more abundance. It's important, child, to understand that you don't have to conquer everything on your own. The blessings you have are not only the result of your individual efforts, but also of the invisible and constant support that the universe, me, and the angels provide for you. Sometimes you may feel lost, without direction, but the truth is that with every step you take, you are being guided, sustained by divine forces that constantly accompany you. The love you feel in your heart, the relationships that blossom in your life, all this is part of a greater plan that is unfolding before your eyes. As you open up to this divine love, you also learn to balance giving and receiving. Life is a constant flow, and this flow is sustained by exchange. Love is not a one-way street. It must be shared, both when giving and receiving. When you give without expecting anything in return, you are creating a space where the energy of love flows freely, touching others and returning to you. However, it is equally important to allow yourself to receive. Sometimes, out of fear or pride, you may resist what is offered. You may feel that you don't deserve or need it, but the truth is that love needs to be accepted in order for it to continue to grow and expand. Giving and receiving are not opposites, they are complementary. One without the other creates an imbalance. The angels know that when you allow this flow, your life becomes more harmonious. Relationships, whether with friends, family, or yourself, become fuller and more lasting. The key is not to fear exchange, but to understand that it is part of the natural process of life. Love is not a limited resource. It is infinite. When you open yourself up to this energy, it multiplies, flowing endlessly, creating deeper and more real connections, and strengthening your capacity to love yourself and others. In addition, gratitude and acceptance of divine love bring an inner peace that cannot be achieved by material means or through constant effort. It is something that is born within you, when you allow yourself to recognize and value what is truly important. When you are grateful for the little things, the simple moments, you begin to understand that every breath, every smile, every gesture of kindness is a manifestation of the love that surrounds you. What you feel and how you feel about the world around you determines the quality of your relationships and, consequently, the quality of your life. Son, gratitude not only improves your emotional state, it also creates an energy that attracts more of everything you want. When you focus on blessings instead of shortcomings, you start to attract even more reasons to be grateful. The universe responds to your energy, to your vibration. And gratitude is one of the most powerful ways of raising that vibration, because it connects you to what is good, to what is positive, to what is divine. This, in turn, creates a sense of balance, of harmony. Balance is essential in everything. In giving and receiving, in work and rest, in emotions and rationality. When you learn to maintain this balance, your life flows more smoothly. Difficulties don't disappear, but you learn to face them with more calm, more clarity and more confidence. Divine love, which has always been with you, becomes your guide, helping you to find the balance you need to get through any storm. So, son, I invite you to practice gratitude on a daily basis. Give thanks for everything you have, for everything you've learned, for every person who has passed through your life, and even for the difficult lessons you've had to learn. Everything has a purpose. Every challenge, every joy, every moment of sadness, everything contributes to your growth, to your awakening to the truth of who you are, an expression of divine love. When you honor this, when you give thanks for being who you are affirming your connection with me and with the universe. And that opens doors to even more blessings, more love, more light. Child, never forget that you are deserving of all that is good. The love you have inside you, the love that is offered to you, the love you share, is what shapes your world. By giving and receiving, by practicing gratitude and opening yourself up to love, you create a fuller, richer, more balanced life. And as you do this, your divine purpose reveals itself more clearly, guiding you towards the harmony you so desperately seek. If you felt the energy of this message, comment on the word prosperity below to attract even more good energy and luck into your life. Take the opportunity to check that you are already subscribed to the channel, share this message with those who also need this light, and don't forget to leave your like so that this energy spreads even further. Now, close your eyes for a moment and connect with divine love. Lord, thank you for guiding me with your light and love. May I continue confidently on your path, receiving all the blessings you have for me. May my life always be filled with peace, love and abundance. Amen. May you be enveloped in love and protection at all times.